Hi, Shiva Rajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. Welcome again to the Himalayas. I'm still on my way to Satopant. I just spent the night over down here in a little cave. I couldn't make it yesterday all the way to Satopant. I must say I made a little mistake in the way I packed my bag, and I think I have too much food with me, so the bag is way heavier than what I had last year, and so I didn't have the same level of stamina. I trekked for 14 hours from 4 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and then when it starts getting dark, I found this space, so I decided to stay there. So look at this magnificent landscape. This is really high Himalayan valleys just north of Badrinath on the Chardam pilgrimage track. This is the Nilakanta you see behind there, the very high summit. And yeah, again, this is sources and roots of yoga and tantra. It's like you arrive really, it feels like you're climbing the levels of consciousness and arriving to a place where the levels between the worlds are merging, and you are in direct contact with the heaven worlds, with the inner worlds, with nirvana, or whatever you want to call it. When you go a little bit further over there, there is a place which is called Svargarohini, which is the staircase to heaven. And they say that the last Pandava from the Bhagavad Gita made it there into, the inner worlds and higher consciousness. So it's a place of ascension, it's a place of consciousness. The place itself where I'm going, Satopant, it's called, it means the source of truth. And it takes some determination to get here. I saw a team of Indian expedition yesterday all the way down in the valley with about 15 members, and but most of the times the Indians trek really slowly because they carry really lots of luggage, all the cooking gear and lots of food and heavy tents and so on. Whereas me, with my Swiss style, tiny little tent. If it wasn't for the food, I would have a pack of 5 kilos, and this includes sleeping bag and everything. So when you are able to travel with really lightweight, then this speeds up really your progress and gives you total freedom. Lots of freedom in the mountains. When I was deciding to come here, I started sending a message out and inviting people to come with me. And I realized that actually, man, in a way I'm happy that I came by myself, because I must say it's a really tough climb. These are not easy conditions. We are at close to 5,000 meters high, so the air starts getting really thin. I stayed for 7 days down in Badrinath at 3,000 meters to get acclimated to the altitude. And then once you arrive in these areas, it's walking on snows, on glacier, climbing. The climbings are not dangerous, but they are they are tough. And so in a way, I'm happy that that the people who said they might be coming didn't show up, because I know it would have been a really, really tough challenge for most of those who were planning to come. I train all the time. I'm really physically active and fit, and it takes really some willpower, determination, and energy, and internal guidance and drive to make it up here. Probably in 2-3 hours I would be reaching Satopant if I manage to find a way down here. Satopant is down, following the valley down there. You just follow on the glacier, a little bit, walk on the glacier, and then you are there. As you can see, this is the end of the valley. If you like technical climbing, maybe you can cross to the other side, to another valley over there, or on that side here. But it's for my level of training and conditions and equipment, this is it. Once I reach the end of the valley in Setopant and close to the end of the valley, this is it. I'm not going further. And the plan is to stay about 10 days altogether, and some beautiful caves over there with very high energy. When I say beautiful, I mean it's just a hole in the rock actually with a tiny little altar that somebody left there before. So you have to bend to get in, and so it's not really glamorous, you know, but it's one of the highest energy spots I have been meditating in. And you know, as the other years, exactly in the same way, you know, when I'm coming over here, I'm offering myself in devotion and in service to the planet and humankind, to this spirit of yoga and tantra, and asking for guidance. I'm offering also everything that I've been discovering, you know, during this year, all the energies by the pyramids in Hawaii, in Thailand, in Bali, all these discoveries, all these realizations. I mean, this has been a really mind-blowing journey for me for the last year, and I'm really, really touched by everything that I experience. It feels like my consciousness and awareness and understanding of the world and the planet and humankind has tremendously expanded. And so I'm coming here with all this experience and bringing it in and saying, what do you want me to do next? It's as simple as that. How do you want me to serve with these tools? And last year when I did that, I got really very strong insights and directions. So I'm doing the same here to the spirit of yoga and tantra. You know also that over the last year since I came here, I initiated this new lineage, which is called Rajaya Tantra, which means the teaching of the victorious fire. And it's also the by victorious fire, I mean victory over your energies, mastery of your energies, life mastery. So this is the idea. And I've been already, you know, working with some people during this year, initiating and transmitting lots of mantras and techniques, and discovering more mantras and more techniques. So the call very strong here is to offer me guidance and you know, maybe more power, more tools, whatever I need to have to take all that to the next level. I want to remind you that everything that I'm doing here, none of this is my agenda. It's really an act of service and exploration. It's all about, you know, finding tools and resources to be able to serve you, to serve the planet. You know, it's not like we are in serious trouble with the planet, but there are lots of things that we can optimize. We can optimize in terms of the mind, our emotions, our thoughts, our belief systems, the way we function as human beings, the way our political systems function, the way we relate between different religions, our relationship to food, to our body. There are lots of aspects of our existence that can be optimized, and the tools that I'm bringing back into the world through these kind of experiences in the Himalayas is really what I want to, you know, what I want to transmit, what I want to bring to you, and hopefully this will be helpful to all those I will be helping in the future. I have over there, I'm not sure if you can see it, yeah, big avalanche just coming down. This is the thing which is really interesting, is that the mountains over here are really active. It's not like a static environment. You have these huge avalanches that's just a couple of hours at the third massive one I see coming down. And of course you have all these, you know, huge glaciers hanging on the side of the mountains. So you better stay quite close to the the center, not go too close to the sides of the cliffs, because it's a bit tricky, of course. It's not just snow; it is big rock falls, you know, big, massive chunks of mountains coming down as well. So yeah, active mountains, very alive. You know, this is not an environment which is static. Over there you have Narayana Parbat, which is one of the names. Sorry, that's the Nilakanta. Narayana Parbat is behind over there in the mist. Nilakanta, which is one of the names for Shiva, the blue-throated one. And then you have this one, which is Parvati Peak, and behind that, this big one. I don't remember the name of that one. Anyway, it means the little Krishna. So all the mountains here and all the valleys, they all have a very mythical and mystical value and history. And yeah, so I was saying, very secret environment. Gods and goddesses from this valley, spirits, masters, teachers, keep me safe, inspired, take me where I need to be. Lots of blessings to you from the Himalayas.